Dublin's 18th and early 19th century estate owners and developers left a legacy that distinguishes the city to this day. Terraces of tall brick houses that run the length of wide streets and around Dublin's famous squares. On the lower Fitzwilliam Street site, currently occupied by its own headquarter buildings, the ESB plans to develop sustainable and innovative commercial offices.
Our headquarters in South Georgian Core of Dublin, it's extremely costly to run, it's very inefficient, and there for us the challenge has always been how to develop a modern, sustainable building which reflects our innovative ideas, at the same time being respectful to the history of this location.
But this important area is struggling to find its role in modern Dublin. With almost 20% vacancy in Merrion Square and fewer opportunities for people to live in the Georgian Quarter generally, the resulting reduction in footfall has created challenges for businesses in the area. Change that respects the history and fabric of these beautiful streets and houses is needed to ensure their survival.
The new design, which our architects have put together, we believe is very, very sympathetic to the locale and the location. It's not pastiche architecture, it's modern contemporary architecture that properly reflects the location we're in.
We have to be very sensitive to where we are located, but we also wanted something that was going to create a good modern office environment that was energy efficient. So ideally what you're trying to do is create something that pays for itself within a specified time period, and we felt that that balance was achieved through the Grafton and Mahoney Pike design proposal.
That's 1.8. You see that grey kind of one?
Yes.
That's 1.8.
The reason that we win competitions, we believe, is that we take context seriously. We take context and the cultural value of places as probably the most powerful ingredient of any city.
If you're in here, it's
Should be supplemented with planting.
Contemporary architecture isn't just about style. I mean, what this project has really made us think about is the experiential quality of Dublin. Just the thing of when you walk and the pace at which you walk and the rhythm of the windows being in pace with your step and the rhythm of doors.
The architects reinterpreted the Georgian elements in a modern context.
You walk through heavy brick walls into wonderful white rooms. There's always a garden, there's always trees. There's reveals of windows which reflect light.
The new ingredient, which is not existing, is this new public route, which joins Fitzwilliam Street into James's Street East. And that connects then to a sunny, if you like, the east-facing and sunny street, which will be animated by cafes and access. So it's also that cities are not just about buildings, cities are about people.
Following the initial benefit of some 400 construction jobs over 2.5 years, the lasting increase in daily footfall from 1,400 to almost 3,000 people will breathe life back into the local community and will contribute to Dublin as a vibrant 21st century city. The creation of additional city centre business space enables sustainable commuting with people cycling, walking and taking public transport to work.
We can bring back many people that are scattered around the city of Dublin where we're paying rents back into this location. And not only that, we create additional space which we'll be able to commercialise. So from the purely economic standpoint of view, the whole thing stands up. In addition to what I think gives back to Dublin much of what was lost. Not all, but much of what was lost.
There's very definitely a collective will amongst the design team. The building will be around a lot longer than we will and want to make sure that it's going to be a good one.
We too are citizens. Both Shelley and I live in this city. We cycle to work. We know the measure of Dublin. We are trying to give of our professional experience as best we can to this institution in the city we love more than any city in the world.